find the equations of the circles on which the following sets of points lie. Most of the time they'll give you 3 points. Here they provide 4 points. So using that 4 points, how you would come up with a circle equation in standard form and in general form. Is that clear? So that involves the technique of simultaneous equation. Let's look at A as an example. The example A will take 2 points. I'm just letting you know. Given the points here, 4, 6, 4 minus 2, minus 3, 5, and we have minus 1. So those are the 4 points provided. Well, what's our general equation for circle? General form is D, E, and F. X squared plus Y squared minus 2D X minus 2E Y minus F. Good. Which is equals to, no, not minus, plus. Is it plus or minus? Plus. Alright, it should be plus. So when you bring it over to the other side of the equation, then it becomes minus. Okay, that is our general form. So using that general form, you're going to substitute the points given into that general form equation to come up with certain equation in which we're going to, it will have 3 unknowns which we're going to solve simultaneously. Is that clear? Alright. Let's use first point now. First point, X is 4 and Y is 6. Alright, so X is 4, so 4 squared, Y is 6, so 6 squared minus 2, we have D. Our X, we know that it's 4 minus 2, E, our Y, we know that it's 6 plus F, all equals to 0. 4 squared? 16. 6 squared? 36. Minus 2 times 4? Okay, minus 2, 6? Okay, and plus F, all equals to 0. So now let's move constant one side and those terms contained with unknowns to the other side. So we have 16 plus 36 equals 52. 52, yes, you got 52. The remaining, it should be minus 52. Good. On the right and left hand side, it's positive. When you bring it to right hand side, it's minus, and then we left with 8D minus 8D minus 4E plus F. This is our equation 1. Alright, let's move on to next point. 4n minus 2. So we got 4 squared plus minus 2 squared minus 2d 4 minus 2e minus 2, and then we have plus F equals 0. Okay, 4 squared is 16, minus 2 squared is 4, minus 2 times 4, minus 4, so minus 8d, okay, plus 4, e, good, very good, equals to 0, alright, 16 plus 20, when you bring it over, alright, minus 20. And then we have minus 80 plus 4, E plus F. That is our equation 2. Let's go on to the next point, minus 3 and 5. Our X is minus 3 squared plus 5 squared minus 2D minus 3 and minus 2E 5 and then plus F equals to 0. Minus 3 squared is 9, 25, 6D, 10E plus F equals to 0. Alright? 9 plus 25 gives us 24. Rather than 24. When you bring it over, it becomes minus 34. Alright, we're left with 6D minus 10E plus F. That is our equation 3. Okay, we can stop here. We already have 3 equations. We can stop here and solve simultaneously. But since they given 4 points, let's go ahead and just write the expression for the 4th point as well. So we have 5 squared plus minus 1 squared minus 2d 5 minus 2d minus 1 plus f equals to 0. 5 squared 25, 1 squared minus 10d plus 2d plus f equals to 0. Alright, 25 plus 1 gives us 26. When you bring it over, minus 26. So we'll have half 2d and minus 10d. So that is our equation 4. So now using those 4 equations, we can go ahead and we can solve simultaneously. So you can use equation 1 and 2 to eliminate one unknown, and then you can use equation 1 and 3 to eliminate the other unknown, or you can use 3 and 4 to use another eliminate another unknown, or you can use 4 and 2 or 4 and 1, doesn't matter, is it clear? Alright, so now let's start with 1 and 2. So equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. Okay, here 1 and 2. So let me write again. Minus 80 minus 12 E plus F equals to minus 52. Okay, equation 2 we have minus 80 plus 4E plus F equals to minus 20. Alright. By seeing here, we can eliminate 2 unknowns here. We can eliminate 2 unknowns and find the value of the other unknown. So look here. We have negative 80 here. We have positive F here. So to eliminate those ones, what do?
Minus.
We're gonna add or subtract?
Subtract.
Okay, we're gonna subtract. So let's say subtract equation 1 from 2 or 2 from 1. So here. Minus 8 minus 80.
0.
Okay, it's 0. Good. Minus 12E minus 4E.
Minus 16.
Minus
16.
16E. Good. 16E. F minus F.
0.
0. 52 minus 20.
22. 22. No, it's 32.
Look at it. We have minus 52 minus 20. Minus 32. So if you are not good at directed numbers, I ask you to use calculator. You must use calculator. Is that clear? Alright. So now, solve for E. What's our E value? 2. Alright, 2. Okay. For this case, it's fortunate that equation 1 and 2 we already solved for E. But in other times or in other cases, you won't have 2 unknowns eliminated at the same time. Is that clear? In other cases. So, bear in mind, like, let's say if we don't use equation 1 and if we use 2 and 3, we'll end up getting another expression. Is that clear? Alright, that's for we use 1 and 2. Now we can use 1 and 3 or 2 and 3, or we can use 3 and 4. Doesn't matter. Is that clear? We can use both of them. Okay, now here let's solve for equation, let's say, okay, we can say 2 and 3 or 1 and 3, doesn't matter. Is it clear? Okay, let's go for 2 and 3, yeah. Or 1 and, okay, 1 and 3. 1 and 3 simultaneously. Alright, equation 1, we still have minus AD minus 4E plus F equals to minus 52. Okay, equation 3, we have 6D minus 10E. 6D minus 10E plus F equals to minus 34. Alright. We're going to eliminate now. So look at it. For this case, the coefficient of D and E, they are separate, different. Can you see? They are different. Only half, their coefficient is 1, 1. So now we can see that when it's positive, so to eliminate those ones, we will have to subtract. We have to subtract, so we put subtract here. So here you will see that we'll only eliminate F. Can you see? Alright. So when we minus 8D minus 6D gives us? Alright, minus 14D. Minus 12E minus 10E gives us?
Negative 2E. Minus 2E.
Alright, minus 2E. F minus F? 0. Minus 52 minus 34. Minus? Who says 20? Okay, it's minus 18. So that is your equation, let's say equation 5. Is that clear? So here, Aisha, equation 5, now we have two unknowns. Can you see? So likewise for the first case here we have same coefficient of D. D has the same coefficient, so it's all eliminated. But otherwise, you would have something like this. So that one will be your equation 5, that one will be your equation 6, and then you will use those ones to solve for the unknowns. Is that clear? But for that case, we are fortunate enough that both unknowns are eliminated. So now we have equation 5. Now we have equation 5. So look at it. We already have E value. Can you see? So we can substitute E value into equation 5 to solve for D. Can you see?
Yes.
Alright. So let's use E value. Okay. E value to solve for D. Okay. Let me see. Substitute. Okay. E equals to 2 into, okay, equation 5 and, okay, solve for D. Okay, so now look at it. Our equation 5, we have minus 14D minus 2E. Instead of E, 2. Okay, and then equals to minus 18. Okay, minus 2 times 2 gives us minus 4. We have minus 14D minus 4 equals to minus 18. Alright, let's bring minus 4 over, it becomes plus. So negative 18 plus 4? Minus 14. And on the other hand, we have minus 14D. So therefore, our D value will be 1. Okay. And last but not the least is F. We have to find F. So using E and D value, you have to substitute into one of the four equations. Equation 1, 2, 3 or 4. Is that clear? So you have to substitute to one of those four equations that contain all three unknowns to solve for F. So for that case, let me see. Okay, let's use equation 2. Equation 2 there. Okay. So let's say substitute E equals 2, D equals 1. Okay. Into equation. It can be any equation, but here let's use 2. Equation 2 and okay. Solve for F. Okay, our equation 2 minus AD. Instead of D, we put 1. Okay. And then plus 4. Instead of E, we put 2. And then plus F equals to minus 20. So minus A times 1 is minus A. 4 times 2 is A. F equals to minus 20. Negative 8 plus 8, 0. So F is equals to minus 20. We didn't come up with equation as yet. Therefore, we have to touch next blackboard then. We already have our F, we have our D and E is here. So for general equation, to find center and radius and so forth, find H is equals to okay. That's it. Then K. Okay. And half H squared plus A squared minus F. Okay. This is the shortest form. Is that clear? Just by looking at the general form, you can go ahead and have all those. General equation, which is, let me write, we have x squared plus y squared plus all equals to 0. Okay, that's our general equation for second. General form. Okay, now that we have our D, E and F value known, we can just substitute it. So therefore x is equals to x squared plus y squared minus 2. Our D now is 1. Value for D? 1. Okay, 1. X minus 2. Value for E? 2. 2 plus value for F? Minus 20. All equals to 0. So now let's solve. We have x squared plus y squared. 2 times 1? 2. Minus 2x. Minus 2 times? Minus 4. Should have write y also here, I see. I forgot, okay. So it's minus 4y. And then we have minus 20 all equals to 0. And there is your general form equation. Are we following? That is your general. But let's go further and go down all the way to standard. Is that clear? Okay, you can use this form to find your center. Center we know that it's HA. And your radius you can use the values here to find. But for now, let's use completing square. Is that clear? Let's use completing square and solve further down. Okay, that's general. Now we wanna find out the standard form, center and radius. We wanna find center and radius now. Let's start do completing square. So we have, I'm trying to rearrange now. X squared, okay, bring a term with x, which is minus 2x. Okay, put plus y squared minus 4y And then minus 20, we bring it over, it becomes? Okay, 20. So we're trying to do completing square. So for completing square, we know that we have to take half the coefficient of x and y, we square it, and then we add to both sides of the equation. So therefore, x squared minus 2x, the coefficient of x is minus 2. So therefore, we have to, add, and then we have to take half of this one, which is negative 2 on 2, and then we square it. We take half the coefficient of x, we square it, and then we add. So we'll also add on the other side of the equation, don't forget, is that clear? Alright, now let's move on to y. We have y squared minus 4y. Okay, we have to take half the coefficient now. Okay, plus minus 4 on 2 squared. Are we following? Okay. Now equals to 20. Okay, we're going to plus these two coefficients on the other side as well. So we got minus 2 on 2 squared and minus 4 on 2 squared. So now we can go ahead and simplify. And before we go ahead and simplify this one, once you write them as completing square like this one, you can go ahead and factorize. And to factorize, okay, look at it. We have got the terms that these are for x and these are for y. Alright, look at it. This one, when you factor with okay, look at it, we have x squared, you just write x down here, and then look at the term that you, coefficient that you half and you square it. So look at it, you're gonna, okay, the coefficient is minus 2 on 2, can you see? Here is x squared, but you just write x, can you see? And here is minus 2 on 2 squared, but you just write minus 2 on 2. And minus 2 divided by 2 is? Minus 1. So you just write minus 1. Are we following? Okay. That's for that side of the x. And then plus for y, same thing. For y, same thing. Look at it. Y squared, you just write y. And then here, the coefficient. Minus 4 divided by 2 is? Minus 2. So you just write this one. Okay, all squared, all squared. And then whole equals to, we have 20 here. Minus 2 divided by 2? Minus 1. Minus 1 squared? 1. Minus 4 divided by 2? Minus 2. Minus 2 squared? 4. Alright, on the other end, you already factor, which is x minus 1 squared, and here we have y minus 2 squared. Okay, 20 plus 1 plus 4? 25. And look what we got. We are in our standard form, can you see? What will be our center? Minus is in the equation, can you see? So therefore here, minus is minus. So that means we have positive 1 and positive 2. If it is plus here, that means, okay, the value of the coordinate will be negative value. Is that clear? So therefore, when you complete the square, by writing this one, like for instance, this case, okay, I did not simplify, can you see? So just leave it as it is. You write as that and then you leave it as it is. Likewise here. And then from here, how to go into factor. Once you have all these terms written, okay, now you put the brackets and then the first term squared, can you see? It's x. So you just write x, but without the square sign, can you see? And then the last term squared, here, look at it. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then we have negative 1. So I'm writing negative 1 here. I did not square it, I just write negative 1. Can you see? Okay, likewise for y term as well. Y term is a square. So I just write y. Before negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So therefore I'm just writing negative 2. Can you see? Negative 2. Without writing the square. So I'm just writing negative 2. And then outside the brackets I'm putting the square. Can you see? So that's how you go about it. So that's how you arrive at standard form equation. And then from standard form equation you can identify your center and your radius. So our radius is 5. Our radius here is 5. That's applying completing square. Is that clear? That's applying completing square. But just wanna go straight forward and find HK center and find radius, it's still okay. So look at it. So once we have our general form, where's our general form? Here. So look at it. Our D is this one. That is our D. Our D is, and our F is, okay. Now you notice? Okay. From here, you substitute into the formula given. So we know that our D is minus 2. So we have minus 2 here, then minus 2 all on 2. Okay, our D minus 4. So we have minus 4 on 2. Okay, let's solve for these two first. Minus plus. Okay, plus positive 2 divided by 2 is 1. So our H is 1. Okay, let's move on to K. Minus gives us positive, so 4 divided by 2 is 2. That's our H and K. So now into our, to find radius, we substitute into the formula. Our H is 1 squared plus our K 2 squared minus our F minus 20. Okay. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, and then we have plus 20. 1 plus 4 plus 20 gives us 25. So root 25 gives us 5. So therefore our radius is 5. And our center, which is the coordinate 1 and 2. So that's how when you arrive at general form, that's how you use H, K and R to find the center and radius. So for only one question, take on two full board. So that means your 1 exercise page or 2 exercise page for 1 activity. So you do the rest, the 3 exercises. Yes? Alright, all the best.